Good morning, this is Mark Bowd at Real Estate Economics. It is Wednesday, May 23rd, 2012. This morning's topic for our webinar is the Seattle MSA and the housing market conditions that have been most prevalent in the most recent months wherein we have data. I'm going to take you through our website information, at least one of the products that's on that website. Here you see the home page of our website. I'm going to go to Products and Closings Reports. You can see that we have closings data for a large, many of the counties throughout the nation, most of the ones in California, Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, North Carolina, and so on. I'm going to go all the way down to past the Texas counties and choose King County and Snohomish County. Oops. Which make up the MSA of Seattle. I'll choose all of the counties, or all of the cities within that MSA, all of the zip codes, and finally get to our filter page where I'll choose just the most recent month's worth of data. I'll keep resales, new home closings, foreclosures, and foreclosure sales in the mix, as well as all single family and condominium, and I'll run that report. What happens once you run the report is it plots all of the transactions that have occurred during the most recent month onto a map. You can actually see this map in various formats, including satellite photos as well as terrain photos, which help a bit given all the lakes and the formations that are within the greater Seattle area. Once you've done that, you run the report and it actually goes into an information vault. Each of our clients have a separate information vault where all of their custom reports are stored. So I've run that. I'm going to go to my vault, and there is the report, the housing transactions review. I'll download that. It will actually download into an Excel spreadsheet. Here it is for Snohomish and King counties for the month of March 2012. Let me share with you that information that I think is most pertinent on this particular report. The very first thing I look at is the transactions volume. You can see that there were 2,994 sales transactions which occurred during the month of March 2012. That includes resales, new home builder closings, and foreclosure sales or REO sales. It does not include foreclosures or properties being lost to the bank. We don't include that as a sale. It is a transaction. It's important to track that, but we don't include that in this number up here. So overall sales volume has increased by 3.6% during the past 12 months. That's a good sign. The first thing you see in a recovery is a recovery of sales volume. That's followed by a stabilization in price. And you can see that prices have not quite stabilized in this particular market area. The overall average price is $354,000. That's 3.6% less than it was just a year ago. Quite a bit less than where we were 2 years ago. Part of that is because buyers are increasingly being drawn to smaller homes. You can see that the overall average home size has declined by 1%. The overall price per square foot has fallen by 5.4%. If you look at overall resale volume, that's actually gone up by a pretty significant amount. It now accounts for about 60% of all transactions, which is far below a normal market atmosphere, but it's far better than where we were a year ago. It has begun to recover in terms of sales volume for traditional resale housing. The new home builder market share has also increased. It's gone from 6.7% a year ago up to 8.2%. Still not quite as good as it was 2 years ago at 10%, but at least we're heading in the right direction. In terms of foreclosures have absolutely plummeted. It's 8.9% of all transactions right now. That's still high for this market, but way below, less than half of what it was a year ago. That's a very good sign. At the same time, the transactions volume for foreclosure or REO sales has remained high. It's more than twice the rate of foreclosures, meaning that the rate of burn-off of distressed inventory is actually pretty high in this particular market area. We break this out by single family versus condominium. We also show the price lines for single family versus condominium. We also show a series of charts and graphs that describe this market in terms of its 24-month changes in price and price per square foot overall housing volume by single family versus condominium, the overall scatter chart, mortgage amounts, housing transactions by volume type, and then housing transactions by price range. There's an enormous amount of information on this spreadsheet that's downloaded via our closings report. The distribution report provides even more detail. It breaks out the volume by specific price ranges, unit size ranges, and bedroom and bathroom counts. The product pricing page shows you actual market price lines based upon regressions applied to the prices and unit sizes of product in various segments of the market, be it single family, condominium, resale, new home builder, foreclosures, foreclosure sales. And then below that are charts that describe each one of these segments of the market. There's a planning table where you can actually type in your own information regarding a given development and actually load it into a scatter chart. And then there's some tables and charts that we use for purposes of writing our residential economic review. An enormous amount of information is included in this one report. We hope you'll take advantage of that. In fact, if you are up in the Seattle area or Tacoma or any of the other areas throughout the state of Washington that we cover, we invite you to contact us at www.realestateeconomics.com and simply contact one of my associates, either Judy Duell or Sandy Rivera. Send them an email or give them a phone call. They will give you complimentary access for a week or two for this information so that you can get acclimated to it and really understand the power of the analysis that comes through our various templates and designs. We're grateful for you sharing your time with us this morning. We hope you'll join us in a couple of weeks as we present a new webinar that will focus on various areas of California. Thank you. Take care.